20 آگوست 2020 پلیس ساعت 5 صبح به این تماس تلفنی هولناک جواب داد.
Where is your emergency?
I'm on North 225 West Road. There's a body hanging off the bridge, no head. There's a car coming.
Okay.
There's a dead body.
That's a deer.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But I'll back up and I'll check.
I'm on the phone with the cops now.
Okay, she thinks it's a deer?
No, it's a body. It's a body.
From what I can tell, it looks like an arm.
Yeah, that's what I've seen, with no head. I'm freaking out.
You're fine. I'm going to pull over and I'm going to stay with you.
Okay. I've never seen something like this.
اونا بلافاصله بعد از این تماس به محل مورد نظر رفتن و در بدو ورود از صحنه وحشتناکی که دیدن غافلگیر شدن. زنی که بدنش به شدت کبود شده بود. دستاش از زوایای مختلف خم شده بود و از همه نگران کننده تر سرش از بدنش کامل جدا شده بود. شاید عجیب باشه اما پاهاش از پل آویزون بود و در همون زمان پلیس در تلاش بود تا بفهمه دقیقاً چه اتفاقی برای هوپ پارکز افتاده. مایکل پارکز همسر هوپ با پلیس تماس میگیره و گزارش گم شدن همسرش رو میده.
Hi, my name is Michael Parks and me and my wife we kind of got into an argument Tuesday and I haven't seen her and I'm getting worried.
Okay, what's her name?
Hope. Somebody picked her up. She got into a car with somebody and they left. It was either a silver or a white, like Honda Civic.
بعد از این تماس پلیس از مایکل خواست تا یه توضیح از مشخصات همسرش که گم شده رو بده. زمانی که مایکل داشت توضیحات و مشخصات همسرش رو میداد، پلیس مایکل اطلاع داد که اون زن بی‌سر که اون روز پیدا کرده بودن با ویژگی‌های همسرش مطابقت داره. مایکل به پلیسا گفته بود که همسرش رو ندیده، چون یه روز قبلش بعد از جر و بحثی که با هم داشتن از خونه خارج شده و سوار ماشین ناشناس شده و اونجا رو ترک کرده. بعد از این موارد پلیس مشکوک میشه و مایکل رو خیلی سریع به اتاق بازجویی میبرن.
What is your full name, sir? Michael. Dale. Hurst. What'd you call this department about? I'm worried about her. You're worried about your wife? Yes. Okay. Why? What's going on? I mean,
We've been arguing over my son for the last couple of months.
Okay.
He's in and out of drugs. Can't keep a job. He brought drugs into the house. I kicked him out. I don't want him there. She wants him there. It got to the point where I told her to choose between me or him. One of us has got to go. Well, he left. She's been wanting him to come home. I say no. She texted me, asked me if I called the insurance. I said no. I said I haven't had time. You can read it.
دقت کنید که مایکل بعد از تحویل دادن تلفن خودش به کاراگاه دست میکشه روی صورتش و بعدش روی دهنش رو نگه میداره. زمانی اتفاق برای زبان بدن میفته که یک شخص فشار خیلی زیادی رو داره تجربه میکنه.
Your son has some drug issues or anything? Does your wife have any alcohol or drug issues?
No.
Is there anything that...
No. She's very controlling.
جواب مایکل در اینجا کاملا بی ربط بود. به جای اینکه به راحتی در مورد چیزایی که همسرش مصرف میکنه جواب بده، اون راجع به رفتارهای منفیش پیش کاراگاه صحبت میکنه.
Very clean. Self-control or controlling on everybody?
Controlling on everybody.
Okay. Okay.
Which I'm used to it. They don't bother me.
Yeah, for 25 years. You find your niche. I mean,
I've gotten used to it. I take medication. I do have anger issues, but I take medication for it. But I've never done anything.
مایکل همچنان به فاش کردن اطلاعاتی که از اون خواسته نشده بود ادامه میده و به این موضوع هم اشاره میکنه که هرگز هیچ رفتار خشونت آمیزی با همسرش انجام نداده. اشتراک‌گذاری بیش از حد و داوطلبانه اطلاعات غیر ضروری باعث میشه که کاراگاه بیشتر از قبل به مایکل مشکوک بشه. این اشتراک‌گذاری بیش از حد اطلاعات بیشتر برای کاهش اضطراب استفاده میشه.
So nothing controlled substance, no Xanax or anything like that. Okay. Now, and granted, it's what all families do as well, especially if you're arguing over a kid and stuff.
I want to hurt him. I hate to say this and have it on recording, but I do. I want to hurt him. That's why he had to go.
So this is kind of where you need to kind of step up to the plate and tell us what happened. It was at your house that something happened to her.
Not with me.
There was nobody else that could have been.
I don't know what to tell you. Saying I did something.
Yeah. And we're just trying to figure out, I mean, obviously, you're not a bad person. You were. You've got 2 kids with her. You've lived a long life.
این حرفای کاراگاه یه نوع استراتژی است برای اینکه ببینه آیا مایکل ناراحت میشه یا نه. اگه خیلی ناراحت بشه ممکنه درخواست وکیل بکنه و بلافاصله دیگه به سوالای کاراگاه جواب نده.
I didn't do anything. I swear to God, I did not do anything.
Well, part of it is, like I said, we went through the whole house. We found everything.
What's everything?
Her. The rest of her.
Okay.
So
What?
her head. You know, we found everything.
این یه لحظه حساس در اتاق بازجویی هست. جوابای مایکل بسیار کسل کننده است. هیچ واکنش فوری نسبت به حرفای کاراگاه نشون نمیده و به جای اینکه شوک یا نگران بشه بیشتر عصبی میشه. به عقب خم میشه و مهمتر از اون یه بار دیگه دستشو میذاره روی صورتش. پلیسا چند تا مدرک خیلی مهم پیدا کردن. اونا بیرون ملک مایکل چندین لکه خون جلوی گاراژ، روی چمن حیاط و داخل پاسیو پیدا کردن. همچنین وجود رد پاهای خونی در داخل گاراژ، یک گلوله داخل چمنها شک پلیس به مایکل رو بیشتر کرد. سر بریده شده حب داخل یک کیسه بود که در کف زیرزمین خونش خاکش کرده بود. شواهد برای همه آشکار میکنه که مایکل با قتل همسرش ارتباط داشته. اما هنوز هیچ مدرک کاملی وجود نداره که نشون بده اون کسی است که در قتل همسرش نقش داشته.
So, and obviously you're not a bad person. You provided for your family. You've done. So what happened? What?
I know what you're thinking, but no, it wasn't me. I'm sorry.
Who else could it be?
Talk to my son. I've told you we've had people come to the house. My neighbors know about it.
Yeah, I've talked to him quite a bit today. But part of it too, you know, you're telling your son, you know, if he's screwing up, you know, you need to step up to the plate. And if you screwed up, you need to step up to the plate.
Yes, I understand.
There's nobody that's going to hurt your wife like you would hurt her. And that's what happened to her.
It wasn't me. No. No.
Something happened to her that night. And something happened to her at your house. You were the only one there at your house that night.
I guess this is the part where I need a lawyer. Because you're not listening to me.
So we're trying to ask you, how did she lose parts of her body in your house?
No clue.
Do you have a clue?
No, I do not.
Yeah. There's nowhere else for us to look. There's nowhere else for us to go. There's nobody else to talk to about this. But
All right, I want a lawyer. It was Tuesday. I got off work early at 3:30. I was home by 4:15. Kids came over. Like I said, that was not a lie. We were arguing, like I said, over my son. I was on the back porch after everybody left. I was going to shoot a groundhog. I had groundhogs in the backyard. I knew it. My neighbor does. He never came back. I went to discharge the gun. I shot 3 rounds into the tree. I went in the house. I was going to clean the gun. I sat at the kitchen table.
مایکل حرف کلیش اینه که به صورت تصادفی به همسرش تیر زده. در ایالت ایندیانا کشتن تصادفی یه نفر باعث نمیشه که فرد مجرم محکوم به قتل بشه. کاراگاه هم داره تلاش زیادی میکنه که ثابت کنه این قتل عمدی بوده.
Blood everywhere. I covered up. I picked everything up. I cleaned the mess up. I put it in the garbage. Everything else is just kind of blurred.
اینجا مایکل میگه که بعد از تیر زدن تصادفی به حب سریع همه چی رو تمیز کرده و تمام آثار جرم رو از بین برده. اگه مرگ حب همسرش یه تصادف بود، منطقی نیست که مایکل سعی کرده باشه اونو قایم کنه. معمولا زمانی که شخصی به طور تصادفی به یکی آسیب میرسونه، به خصوص کسی که دوستش داره، اولین حرکت اون درخواست کمک هست یا یه اقدامی که جون اونو نجات بده.
What do you do after that?
I sat there and I cried. I thought about everything that was going on with fighting, with John, with the gun. Nobody was going to believe me.
داستان دقیقاً به همون جایی رسیده که مایکل باید خیلی با احساسات و به سختی اون رو بیان کنه. برای همین عجیبه که اون تو حرفای ذره پشیمونی یا احساسی وجود نداره و خیلی نرمال این حرفا رو میزنه. همین مورد هم باعث میشه که کاراگاه بیشتر از قبل به اینکه این قتل تصادفی نبوده و عمدی بوده مشکوک میشه.
I didn't know what to do. I'm sorry I lied.
No, that's fine. Now here's a chance for you to tell us what happened. So she's on the floor. You're upset, obviously. What did you do at that point?
I wrapped her in a tarp and took her down to the basement. I cleaned everything.
اینجا مایکل دقیقاً توضیح میده که به چه صورت جسد رو جابجا کرده و صحنه رو هم تمیز کرده. این حرفاش ممکنه ناخودآگاه یه جور اعتراف هم باشه، چون شواهد قتل رو دستکاری کرده. حتی اگه خودش هم این مورد رو تکذیب کنه، دادستان به طور بالقوه از این اطلاعات علیه اون استفاده میکنه تا اون مدت زمان بیشتری رو داخل زندان سپری کنه.
When you took her downstairs, you said you wrapped her up in a tarp.
What was the blue tarp?
Me to be able to help, I gotta know your side.
I don't know how close she was standing. I know that she was getting ready to fix dinner. That's all I know. And I sat down. I had the gun in my hand. That's when it went off. I'm telling you, I did not do it deliberately.
مایکل احتمالاً میدونه که در حال حاضر توی چاه عمیقی گیر افتاده. اون ادعا میکنه که اتفاقی همسرش توسط اون تیر خورده. اما تو حرفاش هیچ قاطعیتی وجود نداره. تنها چیزی که کاراگاه میتونن از صداش بفهمن ناامیدی به روند بازجویی هستش. اون امیدواره که کاراگاه داستانش رو باور کنن.
The doctor and the gun show, he actually put in his report that it was a contact wound, which means the barrel was close to the skin when it went off.
Then maybe she was closer than what I thought.
همین الان کاراگاه‌ها به موضوع زخمی شدن هوب اشاره کردن که بلافاصله مایکل بازوهاش رو محکم به خودش فشار میده. به این موقعیت یک موقعیت محافظتی میگن. مایکل برای آرامش دادن و حس امنیت به خودش این حرکت رو انجام میده. مشخصه از این موضوع که هیچ جوابی نداره به کاراگاه بده و خیلی هم ناراحت و آشفته است.
So if you're at the table and she's at an angle, could I get some more?
این ایجاد وقفه در بازجویی و درخواست آب روشی است که بیشتر مجرم‌ها تو اتاق بازجویی استفاده میکنن. اونم برای این هستش که یکم وقت بخرن. همین روش بهشون کمک میکنه که به اندازه کافی به سوال کاراگاه فکر کنن و بعد جواب بدن.
There's going to be two schools of thought on this. One, somehow you tragically shot her with the muzzle of the gun touching the back of her head. Or two, there was a disagreement, there was an argument, and a snap,
There was no
bad judgment. No argument after everybody left.
No argument.
Were you still just upset from the argument earlier? It's just people on the outside looking in.
I don't care what anybody else thinks. The whole thing was shooting her. If she was where she was standing, I don't know. If she was right there, I don't know. I did not stick the gun to the back of her head and pull the trigger. I did not do that.
And all I'm telling you is the science proves differently.
Then she was closer than what I thought.
A lot closer.
That's all I can say.
Okay. You didn't want her to die.
No.
But circumstances led to her death. What was the mental capacity of you at the time? Were you so enraged from an earlier argument that she mouthed off something and you don't know what you did? And it's okay to tell me that because that shows emotion.
And before you came in, that was the one thing that I was trying to figure out what happened. The hamburger, if she's down here.
I think I'm the one that knocked it off the stove.
Can you tell us what's going on when that hamburger gets knocked off the stove?
Yeah, I think I called myself an idiot.
با توجه به کلماتی که مایکل استفاده میکنه، تمام موضوع دعوا از افتادن همبرگر از روی گاز شروع شده. یکی دیگه از موضوعات مهم این اتاق بازجویی این هستش که مایکل نمیخواد راز وحشتناک بریدن سر همسرش رو فاش کنه.
There is no way that the gunshot happened the way you're presenting it. So this is the time.
Like I said, I don't remember exactly how it happened. I'm telling you, I did not do it on purpose.
Didn't kill her on purpose or didn't shoot her on purpose?
I didn't shoot her on purpose.
مایکل از ابتدای بازجویی گفته بود که بدون قصد کشته شدن همسرش به اون شلیک کرده. اما شواهد چیز دیگه ای میگه. کالبد شکافی هوب ثابت میکنه که خود مایکل طوری به همسرش شلیک کرده که اون خیلی سریع بمیره. حتی اگه بر فرض بگیریم اون قصد کشته شدن همسرش رو نداشته، همچنان میتونه خیلی راحت به قتل هوب محکوم بشه. چون اون میدونست که همچین اقدامی تقریباً به طور قطعی منجر به قتل همسرش میشه.
Damn it, woman, just do what I'm asking you to do. And the gun was in your hand, unfortunately, at that time. Squeeze reflex?
Yes. I don't remember everything. But what you said makes sense. Like I said, it was not intentional.
به نظر میرسه مایکل بالاخره بعد از اینکه متوجه میشه کاراگاه‌ها تا زمانی که داستانش با شواهد مطابقت پیدا نکنه دست از سرش بر نمیدارن، توضیح میده که چجوری به هوب شلیک کرده.
I just want to know why. Because that's the same thing your daughter want to know. Same thing your daughter wants to know. When your son wisens up, it's the same thing he's going to want to know.
I know why it happened. I can never tell him. I can't do that to him. Because that's the reason why I pulled the trigger. Not intentionally.
بعد از 4 ساعت طولانی بالاخره بازجویی به پایان رسید. مایکل به زندان شهرستان مونتگومری منتقل شد. جایی که تقریباً 2 سال در اونجا بود و قرار بود در 9 می 2022 محاکمه بشه. یه روز ناگهان پلیس پرونده یه چیز مهم کشف کرد که همین منجر به شوکه شدن مایکل میشه. شوکه شدن مایکل به این دلیل بود که میتونست در دادگاه به جرم قتل غیرعمد محکوم بشه و خیلی زودتر از زندان بیاد بیرون. در نهایت پلیسا فهمیدن که مایکل قبل از قتل همسرش در حال انجام تحقیقات، اونم به صورت آنلاین، در مورد نحوه مختلف خفه کردن بوده. مایکل همسر هوب بررسی کرده بود که آیا میشه از بالش برای خفه کردن و تیراندازی استفاده کرد یا خیر. این موضوع ثابت کرد که قتل هوب 44 ساله واقعا از پیش برنامه‌ریزی شده بود و غیرعمد نبود. طبق اسناد دادگاه، مایکل پارکز سر همسرش رو بعد از تیراندازی بهش با استفاده از اره جدا کرده بود و در زیرزمین خونش دفنش کرده بود. سرانجام دادگاه تصمیم میگیره که مایکل پارکز به 50 سال زندان بدون امکان آزادی مشروط محکوم بشه.